That's why. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see. We go back to listening to this one. So go back a bit about
Yes,
Bollywood
left.
play.
Face to face, upper intermediate.
Track 2. Play.
Recording 9.1.
Cinemas across India every day. The films always include music, spectacular dancing, and romance, and usually last over 3 hours.
How long do the movies go for usually? Is it 2 hours or?
3 hours.
Yeah, that's right, 3 hours. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a long time. The movie usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first Bollywood film to be produced was in 1908.
What year did you catch? The first
19, not 19, last one is 5, isn't it?
No,
Is it
1908.
1908.
Upper intermediate.
Why did I always do that? I want to go.
Recording 9.1.
There you go.
Million people
Play.
in cinemas across India every day. The films always include music, spectacular dancing, and romance, and usually last over 3 hours. The first Bollywood film to be produced was in 1908.
Yep, what year? First film?
No.
1908.
Oh, 91 year?
Yeah, what year was it first produced, the first Bollywood film?
1908 year.
Yep, 1908. Ah,
08. Oh, 08.
yeah,
I
08.
see. 08.
Yeah. So what's that?
Makes sense.
110 years ago. 110 years ago. Okay, so a long time ago. The first Bollywood film. Okay. First time for me to listen as well. But we'll just keep listening, asking questions, then we'll go back to those exercises about film and cinema. Okay, play.
And by 1930, over 200 films were being made.
So by what year? 200 films were being, yep, that's right.
1930?
Yep.
30?
Yep, 1930. And how many films were being made?
Yep.
How many films were being made by we'll say in the 1930s over?
Over 200 films were being made.
Yep.
200 films.
Were being made every
year.
Wow. So 200 films were being made every week, every month, every
month.
Every day,
every month.
We'll play a little bit. Go back again. Every
year.
Every year.
Yeah. So in the 1930s, during that 10-year decade, during the decade of the 1930s, over 200 films were being made every year. Wow, a lot.
Now, studios in Mumbai produce over 800 films a year.
Oh, so where are 800 films produced every year? We'll just go back. In which, was it Bangkok or Mumbai or New Delhi?
Over 800 films a year. Studios in Mumbai.
Did you get the name of the place? Over 800 films are being produced every year in... Did you hear the name of the place? Mumbai. I don't know Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Mumbai.
Yeah, Mumbai. So studios. Yeah, it's a place in India. I've not been, but studios in Mumbai.
Close to.
So how many films are being produced in Mumbai every year?
Produce over 800 films a year. Which
803.
Was it over 800 or under 800?
Over 800.
That's right. Yep, over. Yeah, so over 800. So these days in Mumbai, studios in Mumbai produce over 800. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Which can be seen all over the world. Bollywood spends far less on production than Hollywood.
So production costs, which place do they spend more, in Hollywood or Mumbai on production? Is it Hollywood? or
Hollywood?
Bollywood? That's right. Yes, Hollywood in America. Bollywood in India costs are less. Mm.
Costa.
But now, the industry is being forced to spend more to compete with big budget American films.
What does forced mean? So the industry, the Bollywood industry,
Force.
has been forced to spend more. That means
Force is it means make so make so stronger. I did ask for stronger.
yeah. So they.
Sorry for my.
No, that's right. Yeah. It means that they've been made to. They're made to. And why have they been made to spend more money? For what reason?
Big budget American films. So if you enjoy being transported to another world,
Oh, so you go back a bit.
but now the industry is being forced to spend more to compete with big budget American films.
So why do they have to spend more?
Compete.
Yeah, that's right. Compete.
Compete.
Kyoso. Kyoso suru.
I see.
Whatever
Kyoso.
I don't know.
So now it's a competition. I see.
Yeah, they have to compete with Hollywood. So Bollywood's spending more money because they have to race for more money, more visitors in the cinemas to watch their films. So they're spending more money so they can compete with Hollywood. Okay, last little bit.
Well, sounds hard.
Being transported to another world, you should go and see a Bollywood film.
Yeah, okay, that's Bollywood. Okay, we'll just play one more. It's still about cinema and movies. This is track 3.
Cinema.
Recording 9.2.
Hi, Nick. Fancy seeing you here.
Hi, yes, just been out for a meal with some friends from work. And you?
Oh, we've just been to see Another Monday. Do you know?
Okay, so Nick, he was walking along the street and he met his 2 friends. So Nick by himself, he met a boy and a girl. So where was Nick? What was Nick doing? We'll just go back a bit. Play.
Fancy seeing you here.
Hi, yes, just been out for a meal with some friends from work.
So what was Nick doing? He was before? So he met these people, but before meeting them, he was, what was he doing? He was, yeah. So what was Nick doing before?
Here.
Hi, yes, just been out for a meal with...
He was having a
just have a meal.
Yeah, he was having a meal. That's right, with some friends. So he's going home, and then he meets these 2 people. So I think it's Nick. He meets 2 people. Okay, so what do those 2 people talk to him about?
Some friends from work. And you?
Oh, we've just been to see Another Monday.
So these 2, they say, we've just been to see Another Monday. So that's the name of a film, Another Monday.
I've read about
Monday.
it. What was it like? It was rubbish.
So Nick asked, what was it like? What was it like? Good? Was it bad? And they say it was, did you hear the word? It was, rubbish.
Rubbish?
If they say rubbish, what does that mean? Good or bad?
Bad things.
That's right, rubbish. Rubbish gomi. More yokunai. It was rubbish. It was no good.
Yeah.
Got such great reviews.
So it got great reviews. Do you know what a review is? It got great reviews.
Got review.
Yeah.
Great reviews. The good comment or...
That's right, yeah. Yeah, like the editorial section in the newspaper, people will say, this movie is great. Or in the movie section, what do you call that, celebrity section of the newspapers, magazines, they'll say, great movie, great movie. Did they think it was good? Yes or no?
Yes.
They thought it was rubbish, so they didn't agree.
Rubbish.
Okay.
I didn't agree.
So those 2 people, that man and the woman, they think, no, the movie is no good. Okay, what else do they think about the movie?
Critics such as Amos Jones loved it, but I really don't know why.
So what's a critic? So critics such as Amy Jones. Yeah, critic is a person.
Critic. Yeah, critic person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No critic?
Mhm.
Yeah. So what does a critic do? A critic will write articles for newspapers or magazines.
Mhm.
Do you know what is a critic? Mm.
Is it fiction?
Well, someone who judges. It's like hyokosha. I don't know hyokosha in Japanese, but
Yeah.
someone who says good or bad. Can go to restaurants,
Mhm.
can go to movies, can go to performances, plays, operas. A critic is just someone who says good or bad. So that person,
Okay. I see.
she judged it. Judge means to look how good or bad, and she said it was good. Her name was Amy. So those two people, the boy and the lady, they don't agree. No.
Well, Jones was wrong,
Mhm.
like he usually is.
Well, you can never tell with reviews, really, can you? And I must admit, I don't like Amos Jones as a critic. So, not a good production then.
Oh, Nick, don't get us started.
Even
What does that mean? Don't get us started. Don't get us started.
Don't get us.
Yeah, don't get us started.
Don't get us started. Mm.
Yeah, so not good question, not
means
good, and they say,
don't begin, not be.
yeah, don't begin.
Don't begin.
So if we start, we will continue
Yeah.
for a long time. So they say, don't even start it. So don't get us started.
Makes
Don't
sense.
talk about it because strong opinion. We get
Mhm.
very upset and angry. No. The movie was terrible. So did they like it or not like it a lot or a little bit? Was it they liked it a lot or they didn't like it a lot?
Didn't like
Yeah,
it.
that's right. Yeah, because don't get us started means way down here, down. So it means they could say lots of reasons why. Okay, I'll play.
like Amos Jones as a critic. So, not a good production then.
Oh, Nick, don't get us started.
Even though it has actors like Cy Harris and Mae Firth.
Yeah, so even though actors, so even though, so good actor, but even though, still no good. この人たちがあってもダメです。So was there good actors? Some famous actors in the movie? Or no famous actors? Was there anyone famous in the movie that they watched? So was there famous actors in the movie?
Famous.
Was there famous actors in the movie?
Yes.
Yes, there was. Yeah. So even though there were da 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 and da da da, still the movie was no good. Because even though means yes, there was good things, but still bad.
Yeah.
No good. Okay.
Oh, Nick, don't get us started.
Even though it has actors like Cy Harris and Mae Firth. That's surprising. They're usually very good.
It wasn't the actor's fault. Cy Harris was great, like he always is.
The whole thing was like a bad dream. Even the set. Well, I say set, but on the stage there were just some black boxes which were used as tables and chairs.
So this is not a film because they're talking about on stage. So actually it's not a film, sorry.
Yes.
So do you know what you call, if you have people on a stage, do you know what you call that?
Yes.
芝居、日本語だったら。
On stage, live.
Yeah, you can say live or a play. Or it could be, if it's music, it's a musical. I don't know. Yeah, I thought a film, but no, it's not a film. So maybe it was a play. A play. Yeah.
Play.
So maybe, I think they saw a play. Okay, but they said, which was good? The actor or the actors or the set? Which one was good and which one was bad? We'll play again.
And the set.
Uh,
I say set, but on the stage
set
were just
is a
black
good
boxes
thing,
which
and the actress is not good.
Which one? We'll play again. Just go back a little bit.
Yep.
Play.
Harris was great, like he always is.
the whole
So Cy Harris was great, like he always is.
whole thing was like a bad dream. Even the set. Well, I say set, but on the stage there were just some black boxes which were used as tables and chairs. Well, that was it. Talk about minimalist.
You can say
So actors, good or bad? Set, good or bad?
Mhm.
Which one?
The
Because I said,
set, mhm,
yeah, the set was
set
just
is-
some boxes.
but
That's right,
yeah.
yes. Because on the stage for a table, people sitting down, they just had a box. And so the set was no good, no good. And Cy Harris, for example,
no,
an actor, was he good or bad?
set is a good.
Yeah, he was, yeah. They said Cy Harris, whoever he is, was really good. Yeah, good. Okay.
Thank you.
say that again.
It had such a good cast, but I thought it was really
So, Yui, do you know what cast means? They had a very good cast. What is cast?
Cast. Cast is the member of actor and actress.
Yeah, yeah. You can say acting crew. Yeah, the crew, like cabin crew. The people who are
Crew.
acting. Yeah, acting people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cast
Actors.
of people who, the actor or actresses,
Yeah.
the people who help them as well.
difficult to follow.
Impossible to follow, actually. The plot was so far-fetched and the ending was completely unrealistic.
What does a plot mean? Is that
Plot.
the introduction, beginning, or the story?
What? Introduction.
Or the ending, or the
Plot.
story? Is it everything all together? The intro, the conclusion, or the story?
Intro. The plot is the ending story.
結び、話、全部ある。So is it the
Yeah,
the
I've
story?
heard of it. Yeah. Plot is a story.
Yes, it's the story. Yes, it's the story. So plot is the
The
story.
story.
Yeah, yeah. So plot.
Sorry.
So the story. So was the story good or bad? Okay, the plot or story, was it good or bad? We'll just go back a bit.
It had such a good
Sorry,
cast, but I thought it was really difficult to follow.
Impossible to follow, actually. The plot was so far-fetched and the ending was completely unrealistic.
So difficult to follow. The plot was difficult to follow. So was it a good plot or a bad plot?
A bad plot.
Yeah, because difficult to follow. What does that mean? Difficult to follow. Difficult to. What's another word we could say?
To follow. What's that in another word?
わかる. You could say difficult to.
Yeah. I know the meaning of follow, but so I'm not sure about another synonym. Yeah.
Just say understand, same thing. Yeah, difficult
Understand.
to understand.
I see.
Because
Makes sense.
what word did they say? There's actually two words with a hyphen. So what word to explain describe the plot? It was so this word. Try and pick up this word.
And honestly, the play was so slow that I actually fell asleep at one point.
Let's go back.
But I thought it was really difficult to follow.
Impossible to follow, actually. The plot was so far-fetched and...
Did you get it? So far. Do you know this word? It was so far.
Impossible to follow, actually. The plot was so far-fetched and...
Did you get this one? So far.
Fresher.
Yeah, fetched. Well, fetch is skamu and far is toy. So skamu and I. Yeah, far-fetched. Do you know the word far-fetched? Far-fetched.
Far-fetched.
Yeah, the plot was so far-fetched. Skamu and I.
Fetched. It makes sense.
Far-fetched. Far-fetched.
Far-fetched.
Incomprehensible. It means you cannot understand. So in is negative, opposite. Comprehensible, understand. So it was incomprehensible. So far-fetched means cannot understand. Too confusing. The plot changing, too many things happening. It was too difficult to understand, too difficult to follow. So you could say incomprehensible as well. It means cannot understand.
Comprehensive.
And does the boyfriend agree? So this is Nick. Nick is talking to a man and a woman. So she says really far-fetched, incomprehensible. What does he say? Does he agree with her?
Follow.
Impossible to follow, actually. The plot was so far-fetched and the ending was completely unrealistic.
And honestly, the play was so slow that I...
So...
Such a good cast, but I thought it was really difficult to follow.
Impossible to follow, actually.
Yeah. Does he agree?
Yes, he agrees.
Yeah, he does. Okay. And the movie, was the movie fast or slow? Oh, not the movie, sorry. The play.
That's slow.
Slow, yes. Good.
The plot was so far-fetched and the ending was completely unrealistic.
And honestly...
So the ending, was that good or bad?
Ending.
Was it realistic?
Ending is it
or unrealistic?
Rare.
Yeah, unrealistic. Yes. Do you know what realistic means? So realistic or unrealistic? Un is opposite. So
realistic is it's happened in the reality.
Yeah. So you can imagine it could be true. If you think about it, you can understand, oh yeah, that would make sense. So unrealistic makes sense or not make sense?
Not make sense.
That's right, yeah. So no sense. So not really,
no sense.
Not practical, not really real life situation. So no, this one doesn't make sense. Unrealistic. So the ending, was it realistic or unrealistic? Which one?
Unrealistic.
That's right, yes.
So far-fetched and the ending was completely unrealistic.
And honestly, the play was so slow that I actually fell asleep at one.
Okay, so the man, so he said the movie, the play, I mean, was so slow that he what? What did he do?
He what?
The play was so slow that he actually...
That's not take a napping.
Yeah, so he napped. You could say he napped.
Fall asleep.
Yep. So fall asleep. That's now. So what do we say for in the past? He napped, or you could say he. What's the past of fall? Fall, fell.
Fell.
Yep. He fell asleep.
Fell asleep. Yeah.
Yep. When someone says actually, what does actually mean? I actually fell asleep.
Is exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like the truth is, this is the truth. If you say actually, it means the truth is. Yeah, when you talk about the truth, we say actually, like something that's important. Oh, I actually fell asleep. So he fell asleep. Oh dear. Not a very good play. Okay.
I've no idea why so many critics liked it. It's really overrated.
So did many critics like it? Many critics, did they like it or not like it?
Yeah, he not like it.
Yeah, but the critics, he says, I have no idea why so many critics liked it.
He fell asleep at one point. No idea why so many critics liked it. It's really overrated.
Yeah. So this one, so a lot of critics, many critics, did they like it? They like it or not like it?
Like it.
Yep. So many critics like it. Okay. And can he understand why? He said, I have no idea why so many critics liked it.
Yeah.
Can he understand or not understand?
Not understand.
Yeah, he can't understand. That's right. So why would you like this play? I didn't like it. He didn't like it. No. Okay. Last little bit.
Yeah, it was. It was dreadful. Probably the worst thing I've seen this year. I can't understand why it's getting so much attention.
What does dreadful mean? Dreadful. What's another word for dreadful? Dreadful.
dreadful.
Yeah, dreadful. Osoroshi. Dreadful.
Ah, makes sense.
So dreadful.
Scary.
Yeah, well, a bit like that. Not quite scary
Mhm.
though.
Ah,
So what's another word? Like dreadful. What's a synonym? The play was dreadful. The play
Dreadful.
was, what else can we say?
Terrible
Yeah,
or
terrible.
awful.
Yeah, terrible. Yeah, you could say
Ah,
awful. Yeah. The play was dreadful. The play was awful. The play was terrible. Yeah.
terrible.
All those. The same. Exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Ah,
I can
makes
tell you
sense.
didn't like it.
Whatever makes you think that, Nick.
Yeah. What gives you that impression?
Yeah, good. Good, Yui.
Mm,
Do you want to
thank
do?
you.
That's
Oh,
okay. We can go back now to
yep.
this little section because some of the words we've done.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll share my screen with you again.
Yep.
I have to
Thank
go back
you.
here. So let's see, we go bigger. So can you still see this? Can you see this progress test? Can you see? I'll make it bigger.
Uh, the not.
You can only see me. Okay, I'll go back to this one.
Yes, yes,
Oh, you
I
can see
can
it?
see you. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
see me. Okay. Oh, but can you see progress test? Can you see write these words? Can you see my icon moving around?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. Okay. So number 1, it says a short extract from a film or TV program which is used as an advert. I don't think it was in the recording though, but this one says the answer anyway, a trailer.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's a promo.
Mm.
Kokoku, senden. Eiga no senden.
Yep.
Trailer. So what about this one? A set of clothes worn by an actor in a film, play, TV drama. Like seifuku mitai. Haiyu-san tachi.
Oh,
Actually, I wrote it down before.
costume.
Yes, yes,
Costume.
yes. Very good. Costume.
Costume.
So number 2 is costume. Good.
Costume.
Yeah, costume. Actually, you can't see me. That's the problem. I can't get shared. Oh, can you see when I write it down? Can you see me as well?
Oh yeah, yes,
Oh, you
yes.
can see both? Oh, good. That's what I hope she,
Yeah.
yes. Because I keep writing down, thinking, oh, I hope you
Yeah,
can.
can
Okay,
see.
good. So
Thank you so
number
much.
3, all the actors in a
Yep.
film, play, TV program, etc. are the, this one was in the listening. Do you remember?
Just fine. Oh,
So the crew of the acting team is called the,
cast.
yeah, very good. Good, Yuri. Good.
Thank you.
Cast. So number 4,
Mhm.
it says the recorded music from a film which you can buy on a CD is a,
Could you say again?
oh, you can't see it.
Uh,
Yeah, it's here. Number 4. Can you see number 4?
number
It's
4.
actually in our chat. Yeah, can you see? Hang on, I'll go back again. So we go on your screen. You should be able to see this. Oh, sharing is paused. Oh, okay. All right, hang on, tick. So stop share and then start
Yeah.
share. Okay, now you should be able to see.
Mhm.
Can you see now? Number 4?
Oh no. So I can see the test. Yes.
good.
Number 4. Yes, the recorded music on the
It's
film.
actually, it's 2 words with a hyphen. Can you still see me as well? Can you see me?
Yes. But little
Small. Okay.
bit
So
small.
this is 2 words. So when you have the music from a movie, we call it the soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
Yeah.
Soundtrack.
Messy writing. Soundtrack. Yes, yes. Bit difficult these. Soundtrack. From a movie, the record.
Yep.
Did you buy a CD of all the music? We call it the soundtrack.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Number 5, a film that has the same story as one that was made earlier. Yeah, 複数。もう一回する。繰り返す。
Review. Feel
もう一回。
recording. The The last one is T. Report. Repeat.
Yeah, very good. Repeat. Yes, repeat.
Ah,
So maybe, Harry Potter 1, Harry Potter 2.
what?
It's a repeat. Yeah, Twilight 1. Yeah, like Sylvester Stallone,
Let's
Rocky 1, Rocky 2.
Okay.
Some of them go on and on. Like Born Identity, I think there's 1, number 2.
Mhm.
What other movies? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies. They have number 1, number 2, number 3. Like the X-Men. Wasn't there X-Men as well? 1, 2.
X-Men. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, number 6.
A
A type of journalist. So this is one we mentioned before. It's a person.
Critic.
Yeah, very good. A critic.
Oh.
Yes, a critic. A critic. So critic.
I see.
評価者。評価者? I don't know. 日本語だとわからないけど。判断する。いいか悪いか。Someone who does the comments, judging how good or bad. Good. Number 7. A film, book, etc. that continues the story of an earlier one.
Story?
So this is also Harry Potter.
Yep.
There's one more letter here. Sequel.
Sequel.
Yes, sequel.
Sequel.
Do you know sequel? Sequel means next one. Sequel.
Next one. Oh.
Yeah. So this means, so in Japanese, sugi でしょ?
Yep. Sequel.
Very bad kanji. It's supposed to be sugi.
No. You that's right. That's it. Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to speak Japanese because I'm recording it. Otherwise, they say it's not fair. You can teach by using Japanese. Sequel is the next one.
It's good. Yeah.
Oh, I try to remember. So if you just have a story and then you have another story, the same with The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So the next and next is a sequel. Sometimes they have, like I think, like Star Wars, the Star Wars 1, Star Wars 2, Star Wars 3, and then they made like a prelude. So they made before, they made this one number 1, number 2, number 3, then they made one before. But it's not a sequel because this is before. You know Star Wars? Have you seen the latest Star Wars?
But only I see only one episode of Star Wars. So yeah.
Yes.
I'm not sure follow the story.
So did you say I see or I've seen?
I've seen.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I've seen the latest one. I think that's the end one, but the one before that was the start one. So if it's the very start, it's not a sequel. But if it's after this time, the next time, then sequel. Has to go in order in the time. So made that time and then next time is a sequel. Yeah, very good. So pieces of action in a film that are created on a computer.
Pieces of action.
Okay, there's 2 words.
2 words. 2 words.
特別な効果。結果
Special effort. Special effort. Effort. Effects. Special effects.
Yeah, special effects. If you do an anime and you have, anime is all special effects, isn't it really? I think sometimes you get a movie with real people, but you have the green screen behind, so it looks like they're flying, but really they're not. They have that green screen behind. When they have a green screen, green background, and then they put special effects behind you. Yeah. Special effects. Yeah, they have special effects. So the movie looks even more, wow, amazing, because it looks like he's flying in the sky, but no, he's not. It's just a green behind, and they put the picture behind in the computer after. Special effects. So you can say, wow, this movie has really good special effects.
Special effects.
Okay, number 10, an article in a newspaper giving an opinion about a film, a new film. So we talked about this one, like,
The
復習 to onaji, 復習.
review
Yeah,
review.
review, yeah. But that 復習, it means for us to go over in class, we go over what we studied. But review, this review actually, review, this is a noun. Review
no.
is a verb when we do it in class. Let's review. I reviewed my homework, but this review, that actually is an article written by a critic. So the critic will say this movie was terrible, blah, blah, blah. So this article, Kisha, what do we? This article. So that review is different to fukushu. I said fukushu, which means to review. That's a verb. This one's a noun.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
Review.
So, Yui, before we finish, can you put some of these words in sentences? So, like review, can you put review in a sentence? So, review or, yeah, like review or yondita. この映画の review を読んでた. So, try and make a sentence using review.
Using review. So can I use a review for a noun or verb?
Noun. This one's a noun.
Noun, okay.
So I saw a review for blah 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 movie.
Yep.
But normally we say I saw a. You can say good or bad review, whatever it is. Yeah, I saw. Or you can say I read, because it's always a newspaper or magazine. So you can say I read. I read a good review. I read a bad review. I read a wonderful review for blah 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 movie.
I've seen a review of Frozen 2. Frozen 2.
Yeah, okay. So I've seen a view. Is it I've seen a view of, or I've seen a review for? Which one? Yeah, for.
For.
Yeah, I've seen a review for blah 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 blah.
Review for.
Yeah, good job. Okay, next is special effects. So can you put special effects in a sentence for me? The special effects were wonderful.
Special
Effects in a sentence. Like Star Wars.
Yes, yes, Star Wars has special effect for us.
No, you just have to write Star Wars has a lot of special effects.
Has a lot of special effects.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, what about when a film is printed? Oh, we didn't do that one. Oopsie. Number 8, we skipped. When a film has a printed, I didn't say. When a film has a printed translation at the bottom, jimaku.
Subtitles.
Yeah,
Subtitles.
Subtitles. Okay, can you put subtitles in a sentence for me?
I study English using subtitles.
Yeah, perfect.
When I watch.
Yeah, I study. If you say I study.
Yes, study.
I study the subtitles when I watch a movie.
Yeah.
So because you say I study, you have to say when I watch. So you can't say watched. So I study. I study the subtitles when I watch.
Yeah, I see. When I watch. Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Very good. So 7. Let's make it a bit bigger. View. Zoom in. So 7 is a film, book, etc. that continues from an earlier one. Continues the story of an earlier one. So that's sequel. Can you give me a sentence with sequel?
A sequel? Yep. Sequel. The sequel is actually the noun.
Yeah, it's a noun. So the sequel for blah, 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 blah was released yesterday. whatever.
At least yes.
Released is もう始まってた。
Yep, there.
You could say sequel for a book as well. So the Harry
Mhm,
Potter,
that's it.
the Harry
Mhm.
Potter stories includes 3 sequels or 4 sequels. I don't know how many.
Sorry.
The sequel to this
Yeah,
story.
more than 3.
Yeah, so there are more than 3 sequels.
More 3 sequels.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. There are more than 3 sequels.
Sequels.
In a sentence, you should write 3 like that. There are more than 3 sequels for Harry Potter, for Lord of the Rings, for Star Wars. There are more.
Story.
Sorry, bad writing, but there are more. So there are
more
than 3. You can say 3, 4 sequels.
Yeah.
It means
Yeah.
next. Yeah, good job.
more than 3 sequels
For Harry Potter,
for Harry Potter. Okay.
for Star Wars, for Lord of the Rings, for Twilight. Lots of. It starts off one movie. That's the first movie. When you have second and third and fourth, they're the sequels.
Sequels.
Because sometimes just one movie then finish, but if you do another one, you say, "Oh, there's a sequel. Oh, another sequel. Oh, there's a fourth sequel." So these are all sequels. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. 愛すぎてくる. So where are we up to? Number 6, is it? Number 6. A type of journalist who gives you his, her opinion.
Critic.
So yeah, a critic. So the critic. This is その人.
Yep.
仕事の名前.
Yep.
Can you make a sentence?
Next. Yep. Critic.
The critic.
One. A journalist.
You can say a journalist can be a critic. Because actually a critic is, so 記者の一つの仕事, critic.
Yep.
A journalist can be a critic.
I can be a critic.
I don't know these days because now job cut. So in the newspapers, maybe someone who's a journalist for the news might also be for TV and for new films. I'm not sure if it's the same person, but usually if you study journalism, you can be a critic. That's true.
Critic.
Anyone who studies journalism. If you study journalism, you can be a critic.
Critic.
Yeah, so a journalist can be a critic. That's true. In the newspaper company, you can see some journalists, maybe they do the news, some journalists do legal, some journalists do movies, those movies. The people who do movies, they're called critics. If you're a journalist and you're studying, you're researching about movies, plays, anything in the celebrity world, then you're a critic. Yeah. In the entertainment world, probably. Entertainment. Yeah, okay, that sentence was good. So if you are a journalist, you can be a critic, which is true. So any journalist working in entertainment, we call them a critic.
Critic.
So if you know about celebrities, if you know about famous actors and actresses. Yeah, so if you're a journalist and you like actors and actresses, you like the entertainment industry, maybe you can be a critic. It's a certain type of journalist. In Japan, you have critics.
Critic.
評価者、新しい映画に判断する. I don't know. See, in Australia, we used to have, like before that, more magazines, but now because online, I don't know if we have so many critics anymore. Newspaper companies have cut all their staff. So I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yeah, there's critics in Japan, maybe.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Okay. Could be the same as in Australia, that the
Mhm.
journalists also do the movie reviews.
Interviews.
Maybe. People who
Mhm.
work in the newspaper, maybe they do multi-skilled.
Mhm.
They do the same work as other people before, multi-skilling, like do different areas.
Multi-skill.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm not sure. I don't work for a newspaper, so I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't know. You're a nurse. I'm a teacher. Ooh, don't know. Next one. A film that has the same story as one that was made earlier.
Mhm.
Did we do this before?
Sorry.
A film that.
Repeat.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking actually we could say this one. A film that has the same story as one that was made earlier. Yeah, I was thinking actually it could be remake as well.
A remake.
I'm not sure. Maybe repeat is wrong. I'll check the answers
Mhm.
later. I'll text you the
Remake.
answers.
Okay,
But it could
remake.
be a remake. So anyway, put remake in a sentence. We'll just say it's remake.
Mhm.
So can you think of any films that are remakes?
Nowadays, a Disney movie has been
Yeah,
remade
yeah.
for
So this can be a verb or a noun. So the film
yeah.
has been remade. Yes, has been remade.
Yes.
That's a verb.
Yes.
Good. But you could
Yes.
say it is a remake. That's a noun. So both okay.
No, okay.
So that, for example, The Beauty and the Beast,
Yeah.
Cinderella, Rapunzel with the long hair. Those
Mhm.
Walt Disney movies always
Mhm.
remade. There is a remake
Mm.
for Beauty and the Beast every 3 years.
Yeah.
So remake or remade, both okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
That's good. All right, this one. So number 4, a recorded music from a film that you can buy.
Mhm.
Do you remember what it was? Begins with S and T.
Soundtrack.
Yeah, good. You're very clever.
Soundtrack.
Okay.
No, thank you. Soundtrack.
In a sentence.
I bought a soundtrack over
Yeah, I bought.
Aladdin
Oh, yeah.
before.
Did you say I bought a soundtrack or I bought the soundtrack?
I bought the soundtrack. Okay.
Well, you could say both. If you say
Okay.
I bought the soundtrack, it means you and I both know
Mhm.
which one. So if I did I bought soundtrack for da 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 da, is it a or the? For example, yeah, it is, yeah. So if I say I bought the soundtrack, yeah, because that if you say Star Wars, it has to be the because it's Shireteru. It is known.
Is it specific? Okay.
Yeah, so I bought the soundtrack for Star Wars.
Mhm.
Yep,
Mhm.
good. Okay, number 3, all the actors in a film, play, TV program, etc., are called the
The cast.
Yeah, that's right, cast.
Cast.
So like the cast, you hear that Tom Hanks was here in Brisbane in Australia and they were filming.
Mhm.
The cast were all filming in Queensland about
Mhm.
1 month ago, and then Tom
Mhm.
Hanks got corona. Yeah, and he went to hospital, and then he got better, and then they stopped the film and said, "We go home." So
Yeah. Yeah, that was story.
yeah, but I think some of the other cast members
Yeah.
they also got sick because Tom Hanks he came to Australia with corona with his wife from America, and they went to Brisbane and making film. Then he got sick.
Yeah.
So some of the cast members got sick as well from Tom Hanks. Yeah. So put cast in a sentence.
Yeah.
It's true. He got everyone sick.
Mm.
So you can say the cast of Harry Potter, the Harry Potter play, are all waiting for corona to finish. the cast, nearly all entertainment
Mhm.
shows have been postponed because of
Mhm.
Corona. So the
Mhm.
cast are waiting for Corona to finish. The cast are waiting.
Yeah.
The cast are waiting because everything's been postponed.
Yeah,
Everything's.
that can be real, yeah, real things.
I know, yeah, it's real life. Okay, so make a sentence using the cast.
Yeah. The cast. Cast. Girls. What?
You can say the Harry Potter cast, the Twilight cast.
Lord of the Ring.
Yeah,
Ring has a lot of cast to make a films.
oh yeah, you need a lot of cast to make a film.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a lot of. You could say that one cast members
Cast members.
because that's actually because cast is a group, but cast members
Ah,
is individual. So you
cast.
could say you need a lot of cast members to make a good film.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll be good. Great, good job. Okay, number 2, a set of clothes worn by an actor. Sefuku hayu san tachi no.
Costume.
Yeah, good.
Costume.
So what can you make? What sentence for costume?
Costume. Mm, Avengers costume looks strong.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. The Avengers costume looks strong. Yeah, good. Looks strong. Looks dangerous. Looks. Well, what's another word instead of strong? Do you know any other word?
Tough.
Oh yeah, looks tough. Yep, yep. There's a word formidable.
Formidable.
Formidable means you cannot beat it.
Formidable.
Yeah, which means really, really strong. So
Mm.
looks. So looks means yeah, if you look at it. So
Mhm.
Avengers costume looks formidable, meaning wow, no one can beat. He is the champion. Wow, formidable.
I see now.
Yeah, it means really, really, really strong.
Mm.
But you can say yeah, the Avengers costume looks strong. Looks formidable is very, 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 very strong.
Very strong.
Very, very. If I say Yui is formidable, oh wow, you can win everything. You are number 1 in the world.
I'm gonna work out hard.
Yeah, you'll be
To-
formidable.
to
If you work hard, you'll be formidable. Means you win. Next is trailer. So the
Trailer.
trailer. So if you look on Google, you can see the trailer for all the movies. For example, if you want to know if the movie is good or bad, maybe you watch the trailer.
Trailer.
So 映画の宣伝、広告。
I see. Advertisement.
Yeah, like, they say, new release, da 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 da, and then they play a little bit, maybe 30 seconds. So 30-second is a summary. They don't tell you if there's some, like the plot, the story, they don't tell you the story. You see all the special effects and the handsome actors and actresses. So a trailer. So can you make a sentence with trailer? Trailer's a noun.
I always watch the trailers on TV.
Yeah, I always watch the trailers on TV. Yeah, I always watch the trailers.
Is that correct?
Yeah, it is correct. I always watch the trailers on TV. So if you say
On TV?
trailers, it's the same thing as
Mhm.
commercials, but it's a
commercial.
commercial. It's a commercial for a movie, for a
Mhm.
new movie. So if you say I always watch the trailers, I understand. If you're
Mhm.
watching TV and the ads, commercials come on, the commercial for a movie,
Mhm.
like a village cinema, that is a trailer.
Mm,
Yeah. So you can say I always watch the trailers on TV
on TV.
because I like going to the movies, for example.
Makes sense.
Maybe someone delete or change channel.
Yeah.
And you said, no. I always watch the trailers. Leave. I want to watch the trailer. Oh, okay. I want to see this movie. So if you watch the trailers, it means you want to see if the movie is good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
Uh,
these
good.
days, usually it's on internet. You
And
can
the
watch.
other-
I don't know. I don't watch commercial TV, so I guess it's still on. Channel 7, 9, 10. I
Oh,
never watched 7, 9, 10.
uh-huh.
That's commercial
Oh,
TV. ABC, they don't have trailers. I only watch ABC. So- or SBS, much better.
SBS.
7, 9, 10, they're very rubbish channels
Channel.
because they have lots of ads.
So you don't recommend?
No, no. You should watch iView.
I will.
Yeah, iView. Do you know iView, Yui? Because when you go back to Japan, you cannot see it anymore. iView or SBS on demand.
I will.
Yeah, go onto your computer and watch
Mhm.
because you can watch with the captions, Jimaku. So this
Oh,
is
yep.
the closed captions, Jimaku no koto. So
Mhm.
if you go to internet and you put in ABC
Mm-hmm.
iView or SBS on
iView.
demand,
Mm-hmm.
you can, if you have a phone, you can download the app. And when you watch, you can put on the English Jimaku.
English. Jimaku. Yep.
Yeah, much better. 7, 9, 10 is rubbish.
Love.
I don't like
7,
commercial
9.
TV. I never watch commercial TV.
Mhm.
It's not educational.
Mhm.
Huey, we
It's
stopped recording now because I was just doing this for my students.
I see.